The Sunday dinner chef will make you feel fine. Sit down, let's have a drink and enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, I'm Tom, the Sunday Dinner Chef. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be demonstrating a new thermometer that was sent to me. Okay, and that was sent to me by Typhur Sync Gold Dual Thermometer. Okay, this thing is off the charts good. Now, I tried it previously before making this video. I wanted to make sure that every aspect of it worked right. And I tell you what, I was blown away by it. So, consider this to be more or less like me explaining to you how good this is, rather than giving you a review and, play the role that, well, it was okay. No, this thing's fantastic. Let's get cooking. Okay, very well packed the way it was shipped out. Nice box here. Inside the box, it had a rubber, pretty odd to see, but you can't see, it had a rubber packing in here. And that's kind of unique because I knew right then and there that this thing was well protected. Very well made. The base is got some weight to it. All right. Very sturdy. Has a kickstand on the back. Okay, so you can actually set it up like that to read a little bit better. Has two probes. All right. This came fully charged. I got to say, I didn't have to charge it at all, and that's the screen on here. Now, I'm going to get into it a little bit more as we're going to get ready to prep the meat. I don't want to waste too much time with the unboxing and stuff like that. I already told you I used it, okay? My whole claim right now is you need to get one of these because this thing really, really works great. Came with a charging cord, USB, USB to C, if I can get it out, and also the charging port is on the side. Okay, any way you want to put it in there, it works out great. Now, also came with a user manual. All right. Now, on the front of the screen, like I said, it had the a QR code, but there's also another one inside here, and you get the latest user manual from that. And it was something interesting here that came with it. It's also a certificate, okay, of calibration. This meant a lot because I'm going to tell you a little bit later on in the video that this really told me something about my oven. Okay, so what we're going to do is, as we get this thing set up and as we're going to get ready to cook, I'm going to show you what we're going to be making today for the Sunday Dinner Chef and how this thing operates. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to give you some insights on owning this Typhur Gold Series wireless thermometer combination. Now, I have the dual, which is 2. I also have the quad, which is 4 probes. This thing is a monster, I'm telling you. It has a sub 1G using, that's a lower gigahertz, 1 gigahertz or lower. Also, you can connect it to your Wi-Fi and also to Bluetooth. This thing is phenomenal. Unobstructed, 3,000 feet. I mean, nothing in the way. You can go 3,000 feet. Now, there's some guys who do these reviews, okay, and you see them taking a walk and stuff like that. I read more results. I want to see exactly what it's going to do, and that's why I actually used it before I made this video, because I got to tell you what, this is not a review. This is me telling you, you need to get one of these. It's fantastic, I'm telling you. A lot better than any of them, and you're going to see throughout the video what I mean by that. Also, obstructed. If there's obstructions in your way, you get up to 700 feet. Okay, so 2 football fields would be 600 feet. Okay, so that's a pretty good long distance. Obstructed. That means walls or something in between from wherever you are. This thing will get through. Not a problem. Also, I need to talk about the probes. They have 6 sensors in it. So there's 5 in the, let me pull one out here. There are 5, okay, in this. From the tip, there's 5 in the stainless steel up to the line. And when you insert this in, you want to go above that line. And then there's a sensor in this right here itself. All right, and that's for ambient heat. All right, and I got to tell you what, very accurate. You're going to see how accurate this is. It's amazing. It really is amazing. What else? I mean, the heat resistance is up to 932 degrees. That's quite a bit. And I got to tell you, it says that 32 degrees, but I stuck it when I first used it. I put it into a piece of meat and it was semi-frozen and it registered 23 degrees. So this bad boy here is very accurate. Rest of the video here, because I got to tell you what, there'll be a link below where you can get a 10% code for this device. All right, let's get to cooking. Well, today I'm going to be making a pork shoulder picnic. Okay, this thing is 7 pounds. All right, and I got it for like $1.99. We're going to take this out. We're going to wash it up, and we're going to put the probes in it. Already got the oven preheating to 350, and this is going to take a while to cook. Okay, and I'll tell you exactly what temperatures I'm looking for, and how this whole thing is going to work. Okay, this is like I said, 7 pound, what they call a pork picnic. And this is from the shoulder. This is the part that starts going down into the leg. All right. Now, this skin out here I'm going to leave on, because what that does is actually hold the juices in. But I'm going to be putting this into the pot in a different way. I'm using a cast iron Dutch oven today, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing with the probe. Now I'm going to use probe number 1. So as you can see automatically right here, it says 76 degrees, okay? So what I'm going to do is, this probe right here, now this has 5 sensors here, and also the ceramic here has another sensor for the ambient heat. So you get 5 different parts of this shoulder that I'm going to show you with different temperatures that are going to be on it. This black line right here, you want to make sure that when you insert this into any meat, you want to go up beyond that, okay? You want to make sure that this is, you can't see this. So simply what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, now this is bone in, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in here, and there's some tough skin right there. I'm going to stick it in the probe right here. So this is going to be probe 1. I'm not going to use the other probe, and as you can see automatically it sets this up, okay, at 46 degrees. That's inside. Now I'm going to show you another clip from another video from when I first tried this. I had a semi-frozen piece of beef that I put in the probe into it, and it went to 23 degrees. So this thing is really, really accurate. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up the cook, and I'm going to probe 1. Manual. I'm going to put a manual heat in here. I'm going to get this up to probably about 175 to start with. So let me 124. I'm going to put it up. I almost want this to be almost like pulled, but I'm going to make it so that it's just about sliceable. All right, so there it's set right there. And we're ready to go. Now, what I'm going to do is I put some Tommy spice on it. That's my seasoning: salt, pepper, garlic, and onion, all granulated, all equal parts. So what I'm also going to do here is I'm going to be wrapping this in tin foil. Okay. And I want you to take notice what I just did. All right. Put this one over here like this. So what I want to do is I want to cook this to get the inside going. But if you notice something, any other competitors that they have other than this right here, this typhur, I covered up the probe itself. All right, I don't know, can you see that? Let me get it down here. Here's where the probe is right here. Okay, where my finger is, and it's covered. That's going to go into the oven, and then if you also notice, it didn't cut out. This is this is unbelievable. This was one of the features that I really, really liked. I mean, I could put this out into my smoker and get a true reading without have to taking the probe out, okay, and then sticking it in through the tinfoil. What a great feature. Selling point. Great selling point for me. Okay, we're going to put this into the oven. Okay. Okay, so now you see right here, okay, the internal temperature is still 43 degrees. Also, the temperature that we set it at is at 175, and it is rapidly moving up for the ambient heat inside the tinfoil, which to me is amazing, at 95 degrees and rising. So we're going to let this thing sit, all right, and it will notify me when it's getting up to 175. Okay, doing a quick check on right here. As you can see, get that light out of there. The ambient heat right now is up to 137 and rising, okay? I got my oven set at 350. And you still see the internal right now is 43 degrees still. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different here. I haven't seen anyone else do using this typhur Sync Gold Dual thermometer, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking probe number 2 out. Okay, and it's showing it's 81 degrees in here. As you see, probe number 2. Okay, and I am going to be baking some potatoes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this probe will fit in here. I'm going to get it to be dead center. Okay, potato. And I am going to push it down up beyond. Let me go a little bit further, a little bit beyond. There we go. It didn't come out the other side, so that's fine. So this is right now number 2. All right. So 70 degrees on the inside, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some tin foil. And I'm going to put one. I'm going to put this one in the middle with the probe. All right. And this one over here. So now, I don't know if anybody realizes that a perfectly cooked baked potato is anywhere, the internal temperature is anywhere between 205 to 215 degrees. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is, I'm going to cover that back up again. Coming from the restaurant business, it was always somebody you had to put in charge to keep an eye on the baked potatoes to make sure that they were fully cooked and ready to go for service. All right. So now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to set this one up. Press the button. I'm going to manual. Okay. They have a smart setting on here. I'll get the light out of there. You can cancel it. Go to manual. I'm going to go to manual, and I'm going to take this up to. Let's do compromise. 202 degrees. Okay, because they will still cook after. You take them out. So we're going to set that. All right. And there you see right there. So now it is 69 degrees inside the potato. 202 is the targeted temperature we're looking for. And right now the ambient heat is 83 degrees. Let's go back over and check on the pork. Okay. The ambient heat right now is 158 degrees. Now this is gonna jump up pretty good because it is inside tinfoil for now, and also in a cast iron vessel. All right, so let's get these put into the oven. We'll set that down. Pretty packaged up. As again, the probe is covered. Didn't lose the signal. This is fantastic. this is a game changer for me, like I had said before. All right, well, you know what? I just got a short beep, and it tells me that, guess what? Potatoes are done. It's not an annoying long beep or a series of beeps. Just beeped and said, there it is. Okay. It's ready. That's what I like. I don't like something you got to press a lot of buttons. It's taken care of. Now I'm going to pull that out of the oven, and the potatoes are done. Now let them sit and cool. I will take the probe out and just leave it be. Keep them back up in the tinfoil, and they'll stay nice and hot until the pork is done. Now, reason why I'm pushing this is because I like products that really work, and it's something that's convenient for me. Being in the restaurant business, this was this was a big to make sure that the whole night went well. Okay, from starting your baked potatoes, from cooking prime ribs and whatever other meats that you have that you're roasting. I wish I had this back then. All right, this seems foolproof, very well built. Like I said, the stand and the probes themselves. This thing is really really well built, and I tell you what, I'm glad to do this. Like I said, doing a review, I'm not really that guy that does the review. I want results. I want to see exactly what happens with it. Now, like I said earlier, I did do a try it. I did a practice run with it. I used an eye round. It was semi-frozen. I put the probe in. It was a little hard getting the probe in. They stood up pretty well as far as ruggedness. And as soon as I put it in, it started doing its job right away. It registered 23 degrees. That's how cold the center of the eye round was. That was very impressive to me because usually they won't go any lower, or they'll just get a blank or zero, whatever on it. This thing went down exactly down to that. Now they say it's good up to 32 degrees, but this went a little further. There again, it says 32 degrees. I had it to 23 degrees, and it goes up to 932 degrees. This is searing meat. This is on a gas grill that you can actually a searing um, application that they have on the gas grill itself to sear meat. That's hot, and some of them get up a little over 1,200 degrees. Anyway, this thing is great, and the pitch is, check it out. Really do check it out. If you're a serious cook, if you do a lot of barbecuing, if you do oven roasts and stuff like that, this thing is foolproof. It really is. Okay. So I told you in the beginning that the wireless thermometer showed me something about my oven. My oven is actually 25 degrees higher than what it should be. Set at 350. Here you see 375. All right, there you have it right there. I mean, it looks fantastic. The aromas are unbelievable. And I'm going to just swing over here a little bit without fogging up the camera too much. And I'm going to pull the probe out. You can just hear that crackling on this right here. Oh man. Just that quick, that's how fast it comes out. Now I'm not trying to test the device itself, but I just want to compare with one of my cheap probes that I've had. Use this in a pickle here. So it says right in here it's 91 degrees. I'm going to stick that in. And this thing kept on cooking, so it's like 178. Now I don't know how accurate this is. All right, but we set it at 175. So I wanted it between 175 and 190 or higher if I was going to pull it. But I just think I want this to be sliced. I have to let this cool off. I have some of the fond that's in the bottom of this cast iron. I will be making a gravy, and this is going to be a pork gravy with baked potatoes and some broccoli. That's going to be the Sunday dinner, okay? But I also wanted to show off this thermometer, wireless thermometer. I'm going to probe it into the front here. Yeah, we're good to go with this. Okay, this pork came out absolutely delicious. You can hear that crackling on top, all right? just the way you want it, just the way I pictured it from years ago. Delicious dinner. Okay, as I start carving, it's still warm, okay? And as I open it up in there, you're going to see the juices that are, I mean, this thing came out fantastic. Now, there's a couple ways you could have done this. Just put it in the oven and stuck one of them old-style thermometers in it. You could have used another thermometer. I set this at 175, between 175 and also 190. That's slicing, or you go beyond 190 and you can start using it for pulled pork. As you can see here, a little coaxing, the bone come right out. The meat is so juicy and tender, it is unbelievable. So let's plate this right now, and I got to tell you, the Typhur Sync Gold Dual Wireless Thermometer featuring a smart base is my new friend. This came out unbelievable. So if you will, go down into the description box and you will see a 10% code for Sunday Chef. All right, this is for 10% off for your Typhur Sync Gold Dual Thermometer. Okay. Also at typhur.com, go on here and shop directly. Make sure to use the 10% code Sunday Chef, and also you can go to Amazon and use the 10% code there, Sunday Chef. Okay, as I finish plating this up here, I want to remind everybody to also check out their other products that they have. They have some really good stuff. They are well advanced, and I'm glad to be part of their showing their product here. Now, I want to thank all the subscribers. Thank you so much. We just blasted over 3,000, and I am like overwhelmed. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And listen, if you want to cook Sunday dinner, you need the right proper tools. This came out fantastic. I really got to tell you, what a flavor, the juiciness of the meat. I mean, just unbelievable. So it pays to have good equipment. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday. Take care.
The Sunday dinner chef will always care for you.